just waiting for you. And we're going to abuse you when you walk in.
Welcome to Redline Anytime, episode 9.
There we go. Look.
Sorry I'm late.
Jesus Christ.
It's about the merch.
Hang on a minute, we're just going to tweak that over there a little bit. There you go.
There we go. We're all here.
There we go. Welcome to Redline Anytime, episode 9. Episode 9?
Yeah.
Episode 9. In this week's show, race results. Where's Trotty?
Where are you?
Anything else? Oh, UFC, bus drifting, and Kung Fu Panda 4.
Nothing to do with me, that one. No, neither. Never seen it.
Here with the usual suspects, Neil, Jack, and semi-regular
Two-time
semi-regular
guest.
Dan making his second appearance for the statistician.
It's easy for you to say.
Easy for me to say. Fucking hell.
Guest.
So, I guess like big story of the week.
Yeah, the race.
Race weekend. Like the whole
Man
point of
Degler.
it all. The rearranged first round of the Welsh Enduro Series at Llandegla as opposed to
Duffy
Climax Trail, Stubby Climax, yeah. Which Jack and I both foolishly thought that being our local we'd have a serious leg up over the rest of the field. So we'll tell you about that in a minute. But yeah, race weekend, we'll share our results with you later on. They are astonishingly average. We did a great job of doing what we always do on mountain bikes, which is having a communal crash
Coming back sore.
on a stage. Even though we were separated by about 30 seconds at the start date, we still managed to have a actual joint crash mid-stage.
Yeah.
Go
We
figure.
were back and forth and all day.
We did really well up until that point. Except it was like second stage.
First weekend. First race.
We were
now,
barely
so
into
it's
it.
all good.
But, you know, at the end of the day, I can't say that there wasn't a bit of time where we were floating around the podium positions like just after our race runs. We really looked out and got a...
My thing bloody says first coming leader.
I know,
You did it once,
I got second, I'm currently second on mine. I was the second to finish.
Yeah.
So we had we really looked out, played it absolutely blind and got there nice and early Sunday morning.
It
with
was a
great
good day.
parking
We had a
spot.
good day, didn't we?
It was a good day out.
Yeah.
Got
You know
signed
what I
on. We got in the queue for signing on. There's about 6, 7 people, 8 people in front of us, and then like
That was at 8:30, wasn't it? And it was like
signed on at 8:30. Then I looked over my shoulder, and there's about 300 fucking people stood
Sure,
behind. I was like,
like you,
what the?
Just
fuck?
kept going and going and going.
Going, and like all morning, it just stayed like all the way
People
down
would
the
come
car
in
park.
and get signed on,
That's
and like you
right.
look back and it'd be double the length of how many people came in.
Yeah, so we were talking to Buds. Buds is basically Welsh Enduro Series. He's the primary organizer.
Big up Buds.
Big up Buds. You know, was it year 8 now, year 9?
Somewhere around that, yeah.
That's what we were talking. It was about that.
And I think there was 340 riders registered for the event, and every single one of them, I'm pretty sure, registered in the morning to ride, and I think there was a few extra on the day as well, because there was a couple of others written on the bottom of them pieces of paper. So it was a spectacularly well attended event, and big ups to Buzz. Really well organised.
Yeah.
The marshalling was good.
Never once felt like you were like left in a grey area of I've been told to do this, but then somebody's told me not to.
apart from when I went the wrong way.
Yeah, but that was
that's
different.
our own
different.
fault.
That's from another story.
Yeah, marshalling was good. Llandegla stood up really well, I thought. The natural trails that they dug for the event were
Hell on earth.
how I do it. Like Buzz come over to us, we were sat there in the morning in the cafe, and he come over, he's like, oh, the new trail we've done today, Cole. He's like, it's steep, and I was like, oh fuck, if he thinks it's steep, and then he's like, no, fun steep.
It's fun.
Fun steep.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like,
Oh, even
fucking
worse.
I've ridden with you before, fun steep,
Fun,
and my
yeah.
fun steep. So as I tipped into that very fucking horrible stage, after going the wrong way, was in front of you, then you were in front of me because I wasn't the wrong way. I went straight in after you, and we both had a massive crash. All I remember after, just before I looked up to see you on the floor, was saying to myself out loud, fucking fun, Steve, he says. Fucking fun. Ah! Looked up, grabbed both sides like that. Nothing happened. Felt like I looked down and my tyres were just mud. There was no tread coming through at all. It was just like that. Fuck. And the only thing I could do to not run you over was to just like jump off the bike. But in doing so, pushed off on the pedals, and because it was in turbo, it pedalled itself off, clean off the fucking trail, right between two trees, and ended up somewhere in the middle of the forest. So there was this really comedy moment of me and him doing what we always do, being like covered in mud, but like on an impossibly steep trail.
Oh yeah.
Dragging bikes like that out of the trees, big heavy fucking e-bikes, trying to get them on a trail.
On a fucking
and it's that
80%
steep.
gradient.
You're trying to get on it. You're like, oh, what the fuck?
I'm gonna have to jump.
Fun steep,
over
he
this.
says. Fun fucking steep.
No.
And then like the exit to that section as well. I went down feet first on my front, dragging me front wheel like that. Behind me.
I just went down on my side with my bike in between my legs.
It was absolutely brilliant.
So they had fun.
They had fun. And at that point you knew that like your race time's blown because you've been in there for about 5 minutes or something like that, covered in mud, having a laugh. So, you know, like the whole sat there watching yourself drop down the order was a bit, I won't lie.
Bit degrading,
I had much higher hopes. But we did get away from the actual reason that we were doing it.
Yeah.
Because like there was a time where we couldn't get in and an exam paper in the same room without one of them shitting itself and fucking running, do you know what I mean? And this whole thing has been like leading up to like turning up on the day, under pressure, managing the pressure, doing what you do, like relying on that and delivering, do you know what I mean? Which is
the thing, the morning was chilled though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
we just sat at the van,
the morning
was chilling out the whole morning.
Hilarious.
And it was cool, man.
So like a picture of Jack who built a bivouac out of a bike and was lying under it in the pits, like there he is. That was kind of the vibe of the picture.
Posing his catalogue poses.
But it's kind of like, remember in the winter when we were out riding in the pitch black and in the fucking snow, and it was almost like that Jedi thing where it's like, right, so you know this place, you know it like the back of your hand, you just need to believe that you fucking know it. So we'll go and do it in the dark, in the snow, do you know what I mean? We'll test you. And all that led up to you
getting the confidence,
being like just like not nervously funny, but just being like relaxed funny, like actually lapping it up. You were kind of, you'd almost like taken the situation and we use it. It's like you were almost like, right, we'll fucking see now. Do you know what I mean? You were actually using it to your advantage, that fight or flight thing. You like harnessed it and like
the impulse
you know
of it.
I mean? It was like, it was so cool and it was hilarious. And the good thing about enduros is like we got to ride like between all the stages, so it was just like a dead relaxing ride around on Degler. He looked at his Stravas after the event for the sections that overlap, and it was like 4 or 5 personal bests. So like in terms of like, and that's over 2 years of riding. So on the day,
was faster.
All of this like getting your mind right and all that kind of stuff has all been part of like the reason for it. On the day, not only did he turn up and like deliver and was able to manage everything and get on his bike and get it, but he put in the performance of his career of that 2 years up to date, put in like fastest time, even Strava went like that, smashed it, Jack, you know what I mean? So it was like, in terms of like, what do you want out of a weekend? You know what I mean?
You had it all. Like I say, it's a good learning curve and it sets you up for the next weekend.
That's why
in the middle of May.
None of our sponsors are bike related because it's not about winning. However, I mean, like we didn't really. Fox. Let's go on that one again.
Bob Fox.
Hashtag Bob Fox. Happy birthday. I think the thing, we didn't really get to ride at all for like 4 to 6 weeks before the event. We just really
both bikes.
Leading on to why isn't it working later,
it
you won't believe it. But I think now because they're both working again, and it's almost going to just become like the natural routine of it. So I think what we'll see is our results improve over the year
steadily
as we get more, you know what I mean, more training.
We get
got to ride more. Because like I say, the bikes haven't been working.
No.
So you've not had a chance to get out there and
we
do
can't even
what
make
you do.
ourselves able to
So
do it.
this weekend has been good. It's been a good
it was great.
Sunday.
It's been a good laugh.
And like I
it
say,
was,
it's just set you up for the next weekend. You know what
It's
you
funny
need to do.
chatting
You
shit
know how
with
to
people
go.
in stage as well, like queuing the queues waiting to go in, and there's just like a random behind you up full of us.
It's like it's like when you sat there fucking on an uplift or something. It's that same sort of
It is a bit-
vibe.
it is a
It's
bit
like
uplifting,
you're just
yeah.
waiting to go and fucking drop into this mad sense of adrenaline. It's like, right, mate. Oh, that fucking horrible bit before there. That was fucking terrible, wasn't it? Like,
There was a
mate.
good bit of that. I think if we'd have gone later in the day, there'd have been a bigger groups of people around the stage starts. And
We
it'd have
were
been
like,
Yeah.
you were like the fifth and I was the sixth person to drop in, weren't we?
yeah,
But then
of the whole
people
event, yeah.
people just went round and did more.
If we hadn't gone for a piss when we got there, we'd have been third and fourth into stage. And we'd have followed them two dudes the whole way around. Which was
Yeah,
pretty much
yeah,
it
yeah.
anyway. And one of them ended up winning e-bike.
Yeah.
Men's veteran.
Yeah, man.
Like, however, right, e-bike, grand vets, 50 plus, there's like nearly 20 people.
There's
There's
more
17
that's
people
right,
in the
yeah.
category
Yeah,
like that.
Only
there was,
8
yeah.
in my category.
There's only 8 of us. I'm thinking his
yeah.
category would be like super competitive.
It would have thought so,
Mine would be
because
like-
that was the under 30s, wasn't it? And so you were in the under 30s
Yeah,
category,
so
wasn't
there's
you? So you would have
Because
thought
there was so many
heaps in
e-bikes,
that.
they split it into the smaller groups as well. So there was men's, grand vets,
Men's
vets,
vets,
then there was
yeah.
expert,
Yeah.
and
Men's
some
senior.
men's senior, and
Senior,
all that kind of
30,
stuff,
40,
yeah.
it was like,
All e-bike specific, but sign-on was good. All
Yeah, it was good.
the tags worked. Everything was fine.
Yeah.
There was no like, oh, you didn't get tagged.
and
out
Lad David's a
stage.
great place to be anyway, with the cafe that's there.
Great
It's all them
facility.
close,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good to see
The
Badger as well.
facilities
Big up
are
Badger. Nice
Yeah.
to see you as well, mate. Yeah, it was cool. It was generally a good weekend.
Good to
And
be
the
able to
online
just go
results
grab a
thing was
coffee.
quite cool as well. Like you can just get your results online, share a link.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And like straight away. I think that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right, so generally race weekend, loved it. Can't
Yeah,
wait for the
great
next
fun,
one.
yeah.
Middle of
May
May.
11th,
that's right.
White
May
Rock.
11th and
McKinleth.
McKinleth.
White Rock.
That's the one.
11th and 12th.
So maybe do a double header. We'll take all the bikes. We'll go ride White Rock on say Wednesday and ride Dubby on a Thursday, something like that. Just do a stay over.
Yeah. Sound.
Cool. Right, that's the plan. Why isn't it working? We alluded to this earlier on.
Yeah.
Kind of is.
Surprise, surprise.
As of 5:15 this afternoon, when the bike shop called me to tell me that my other bike's back together again, and I can pick it up.
Which means it's
Both
working.
mine are working.
4 bikes.
Both of mine are working.
You put your new axle in your big bike.
Both of them are working.
All the bikes are working.
We
100%
have
fleet
full
availability.
freedom.
Can you absolutely believe it?
No.
Okay.
Except we can't go ride Stiniog tomorrow because I've got to go pick my bike up tomorrow.
We can't
Technically,
in the
those are all working.
We can in the afternoon.
We're going to go ride Stiniog in the afternoon, which means we're going to have to get in touch with the guys down there at Stiniog. I'll give them a bell. I'll give them a message actually.
Give him a message, then give him a bell in the morning.
Yeah.
Trotty,
Like that. Hi.
where are you?
It's Colin.
So yeah, why isn't it working? Very short this week.
Yeah.
Everything's working. Done.
Trotty, where
where's
are
Trotty?
you? Trotty, where are you?
He's
Yo,
You hello, mate.
Trod, lad! Trod, where are you, mate?
You would have watched last week's podcast.
Fucking
I
better.
told you there was 3 questions in that podcast for you to answer, and one to maybe give us.
Shall we
I've not had the
reiterate?
video, mate. I've not had the video. Where are you? You were flying home that day. Last time I spoke
We
to
asked
you, you
him
were
Desert
flying
Island
home
Dish.
that day,
Desert Island Disc. What film you can't.
and you were going to watch it.
And
That was a
something
week
else.
ago.
Yeah.
Sort
Something.
your shit out.
Well, honestly, we thought we had our new Australia
Yeah.
and Southern Hemisphere correspondent.
Redline flip side. Cancelled. Cancelled.
Yeah, Redline down under.
Come on, mate. Sort your shit out.
Where are you, mate? Come on. Where are you?
Sort
We
of
need, you need to be there.
You've gotta be
Saying
there.
Funny stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, where's Trotty? Sai has done a Desert Island
He
disc in
has.
the comments.
Just
hasn't
bear
he?
with
Yeah.
me, yeah. Simon,
He did.
driving along in Bertie.
Oh, Bertie.
He listens to this in Bertie.
Big up
all the
Bert
time.
Frosty, the ST.
So, Si, here's yours. Lyricist Lounge Volume 2. Every track is a banger.
Lyricist
That's
Lounge,
Sai.
You know
Volume
it.
2.
There you go.
That's yours, mate.
Not something I'm
There you
familiar
go.
with, but you know what?
I've not,
I
I
think
wouldn't know what
I'm
it
probably
is.
going to go and look that up. I reckon Sai's got quite an eclectic.
He has, yeah.
Quite
He is quite a
taste,
character,
yeah.
isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
smokes a load of weed, so it's going to be like super chill.
Oh.
That'll be a week.
No, it'll be fine. No one knows. What's your surname?
Allegedly.
You can get him email at Sai. Right, so Sai's Desert Island Disc. Do we have any more comments and stuff like that on the post?
No, that's been it so
Been
far.
pretty quiet.
Yeah.
As you'll notice, we have our young protege Dan, who has committed to getting on a mountain bike this year.
Yeah, see, that's a sigh of regret, that, isn't it?
Like, team
Did I really say that?
I know there's like a cut. You've probably seen them, and you've probably seen them. I need to write something else down as well because something we talked about the other day.
Wow.
Rubes, they're like killing the videos, killing the
man.
suicides, mate.
Yeah.
Whatever that, he's been doing some. He's had some.
You looking at me? What? You started to
All I'm going to say, is he looks super sorted.
Doing well,
like way comfy. And
he's had some bits done on his bike as well, hasn't he?
Yeah. And he's motoring, mate. Like, honestly.
Doing it, mate.
Defo.
Looking good.
That's a good point, actually. What we should do is we should round up the Buds, John, Redline, Bike Park Wales thing, and we'll get. I'll get in touch with him, and I'll give you all. We're all going to get down to Bike Park Wales, so it'll be good to see you guys down there. We'll try and get it sorted for a day that you guys can make it. If not, you might be on spring roofs.
Possibly.
Spring in for the day. But yeah, we'll probably go down the day before, do the usual thing, stow with our Welsh nouns in the best breakfast,
mate.
the best bed and
Mate.
dude, honestly, I'm going to go and get the card off the board. Hold the phone.
Jesus Christ, he's disappearing.
We went to Bike Park Wales last summer, something like that, and we stayed in this Belter Airbnb, and like it was like some big cottage with bedrooms in.
Yeah. Well, being a B&B, you'd expect bedrooms.
But loads of bedrooms, and you know what I mean. And then got like a lounge area downstairs, and we just stood outside all night drinking and smoking. Went in. You come downstairs in the morning and you get like a 3-course breakfast. You know what I mean? Like made by Nans. Brilliant. Get like get like porridge or cereal, and you get like a full, like an English.
Not bad.
And then you can have like pastries and like dessert breakfast. You know what I mean? Like full 1, 2, 3 course. It was like
I don't know how we pronounce this. Penrada, farm and holiday cottages.
Yeah, something like that.
Penrada.
Back to the lunch.
We stayed there, belter place.
Brilliant.
Absolutely belter place. And it's like 5 minutes from Bike Park Wales. It's further to the nearest shop than it is to Bike Park Wales.
Yeah.
If you remember, we had to nip out and it was like that. Wet ways was like that.
Comfy beds though, comfy beds.
So, Bike Park Wales, we'll let you know about that, Tim. As we bring up the subject of Dan, who we so far haven't had a Desert Island disc from. We did pre-warn him about this.
He doesn't want the podcast,
I'm expecting him to have an answer.
He doesn't want the podcast.
Come on, Dan. Come on, Dan. Favourite album?
Come on.
That you listen to from start to finish without skipping a track.
Yeah. I was having a debate about this before, weren't I?
You were, yeah.
Probably Californication by the Chili Peppers.
Okay.
I just think it's a very...
Isn't that older than you?
Yeah, it's a lot older. It's so long, I feel like. And like there's such a wide range of like different types of music they do. And there's rock, there's like kind of like trancey a bit. Like it just
Really
really
like some quite funk as well.
Yeah, definitely.
It's every track's so different. I feel like you'd never end up getting bored. It's not like just grinding on you with the same style for the whole
Yeah, fair enough.
I think Hamdog would probably agree with you there. He's a massive Chili Peppers fan. He went to the pyramids, did he, like 2 years ago to watch him play there. Mad head.
Another
we
one.
Should get the Baron. We need the Baron on the song. We need the Baron.
Another one I like his album from start to finish is Pearl Jam 10.
Okay.
That's a cracking album. You don't skip a track on that.
Okay. I'd add Massive Attack, Blue Lines into there.
Yeah.
And probably Primal Scream Metallica. Because both left field albums are like, they were already written down, weren't they? You know what I mean?
I'm not going about that.
In fact, Leftism was pitch music on Sunday morning. It's literally like that whole, and I think because it's so fucking familiar, do you know what I mean? It just like, boom, just grounds you out. So like, no matter how bonkers, it's just like fully fucking neutral, do you know what I mean? And like,
background music, literally.
Best background music ever. Right, so
Next
Californication. You're gonna. That's your final answer.
For now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now. That was the first one.
I'll be back in a couple of weeks.
I was quite impressed with how resolute he was about this when we threw this one at him. What's the movie you cannot flick past if it's on and you flick in? You just have to
Stop and watch it.
Straight away, it was Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, cool. That's it. It's a
It
cracking
is
film.
I don't think I've ever been bored while watching
No,
it.
no.
Even if you don't watch it all, you
Yeah,
just go back on like
Yeah.
maybe 2 days later and
That's
watch
it.
it.
That's a
There's
good
always
call.
something you
Like,
can't
that's-
like don't notice.
It's
from
one of
the-
them films
That's a good
that no
call.
matter where you are in it, you know what you're looking forward to
Yeah,
like in the
yeah,
next 5 minutes. And
definitely.
when you get
Yeah.
there, you're like,
Yeah.
oh no, this is going to happen next.
There's something going on. Yeah.
It's like when he's driving the Lamborghini, he gets out thinking it's all good, and then it's just that comes.
Somehow I made it home.
Wolf of Wall Street. What's his actual name? Can you remember his name? The character he plays.
I feel like at the tip of my tongue now.
Oh, Google it. Look,
Because he's an actual
Google it.
person.
Google it.
isn't he?
Tell it, we've got to have it.
Jordan
because-
Belfort.
That's-
Jordan Belfort.
Yeah,
yes.
because he's an actual person.
Redline as
Yeah,
fuck, mate.
absolutely. And that movie is
Still
that
going,
movie is
isn't it?
Redline.
Yeah.
That's a good call. Mate.
I think we'd have him as a friend of the show.
I think so, yeah.
What have you got now? Bernie Eccleston.
You know what I
Jordan Belfort.
Yeah.
Like Richard Branson.
Yeah,
We'd be all
that's
like that friend of the
controversial.
show.
Yeah.
Friend of the show.
Yeah. Controversial back to Redline.
Controversial. That's us. Yeah. So we need to go back to racing mountain bikes. It's definitely Redline as fuck, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, of course
Even
it
though
is.
like you try and keep your lid on it, it's like that now. Race face still comes down. I know as soon as I tipped into that first stage, like.
Yeah, you
know
are.
what I
Of
mean?
course it is.
That's why you do it.
That's what it is.
Bus drifting.
Yeah.
I don't know much about this.
Bus
Stop
stop
drifting.
Bus
Bus
stop
stop
drifting. Yes.
So,
So we go bus stop
he's,
drifting.
he sent me a reel like 2-3 days ago, something like that. Something like that. And it's just one of them where it's like somebody's taken some sort of go-kart or something like that.
Yeah.
Something with 4 wheels and and an engine. Put the 4 wheels on each 4 corners of the bus stop.
We're talking like trolley wheels or
It
like.
looks like Charlie Wheels.
You
to
see
be
how
fair.
that.
And-
That's cool. It adds a
Not
whole
only
load
that,
of random
but it's on
factors.
fucking ice.
Ice.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
drifting it on ice, a bus stop on ice. It's like, that there is the first meme of the week. That's me,
usually
bus
stop
the
drifting.
weekend,
Bus
yeah,
stop
yeah.
drifting.
Bus stop drifting.
Or
And
He
it
does
does-
it perfectly.
It's not a funny meme, but it's like, damn, that's
that is-
sick.
that's
That's,
cool.
that's a sick meme.
Yeah, I get it. Because like you were talking about it earlier on, I'm like bus drifting. Surely you know the first people, and they was like, no, bus stop drifting. I was like, what is it? In like, and then you showed me the video. I was like, oh my god,
It's
a
a bus stop.
fucking bus stop.
Somebody sat in the middle of
drifting on an ice lake.
Yeah.
Like that's cool.
That is
mate.
cool.
Yeah,
That's the kind of thing I'd like to have a go at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if, yeah,
That'd be
just
wicked.
Without a shot.
Drifting.
I feel like it's like one of those razor little carts you get with like the
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah,
little
definitely.
finger.
the thing that blocks the wheels up so you just slide it on.
Like a drift trike.
Yeah, that's what it is.
We should defo go drift triking now, mate.
That's-
I built a drift trike.
I can't put them words together.
Honestly, drift trike. Drift trike for the future, mate. No, you've watched any, you must have watched some drift
No,
trike.
I have, yeah. Don't worry.
I reckon even you could drift trike without killing yourself.
Yeah, I probably could.
There's no other way to go about it other than like fully committed.
Well,
Because you
you
have
know-
to get
you know
it
me.
sideways. Yeah, exactly, that's what I mean. I've seen you at it. UFC 300. Any feedback
Yeah, I thought
on that?
I didn't see it, but-
I thought it was.
Well, we got up to go riding, didn't we? That was because we caught the last like 10 minutes of it.
Yeah.
But it seems like a normal UFC. You know what I mean? A lot of knockouts, a lot of wins.
I thought quite a few fights went the distance.
Yeah, just
In the prelims, they did.
well, Max Holloway and Justin Gaethje went the full length,
Last second.
and then Max Holloway got him in the last one
Was
second.
that whole-
that-
he did that in the
I'm just
middle
going
of
to
the
say
ring
that
thing,
that's
didn't he?
that's the bit of scene is where he's just like,
Yeah.
come on,
Yeah.
let's get it on right here,
That
right
was-
now,
that was a pure
and they just duke
slugfest,
it out a
yeah.
little bit, and then he just
And was
catches
he
him with
like
one.
looking like he was losing on points but managed to knock him out?
I feel like he was
Nah,
winning. It
nah,
got to the end.
nah.
and
He
it
was,
sort of
he
just
was
like-
winning for sure. The
There was
way
a
he was,
300
it's
class
like, come on,
bonus.
just
if you win,
stand
you get
there,
300K.
let's duke it out.
Well, he got
mate,
like
and it's
2 and a
just
half, he almost
boom.
got like
600 grand he got from that fight.
No, he got about 2.8 Max Holloway.
No, he was going.
That's what you like.
600,
That's what you like to
600
see. That's
Was
coming
he?
to the end of the
That's
fight.
probably just off the
Not
fight,
being
yeah.
too
Yeah,
bloody
yeah,
like.
sponsors all
Was
that.
it
Just
just
see
like
through to the end of the
both
fight.
just
It was
stand
just
there
come
and
on.
like, take
Let's
it one
just
at a
go.
time like
Let's
that.
duke it, mate.
Fucking one.
Yeah.
Max Holloway's he's one of them fighters with minimal ground game, you know what I mean? He's hard to get on the floor. He's got like basic defense, but
Right.
like
He's got a chin.
yeah, and like he's hard to put on the floor, you know what I mean? He'll box the shit out of you, and like
Yeah,
that's why he
yeah.
was just like slugfest and have it hands down.
No, that
Bang,
was
bang,
cool.
bang,
That was
bang, bang.
honestly, it was cool. It was
One
cool.
second,
Yeah.
dude.
He won a belt,
Cold,
didn't he?
Yeah.
cold
Yeah.
on the
The,
mat.
the belt is BMF, it's the baddest motherfucker belt.
Yeah. But yeah, I saw that and I thought that was cool.
And then the
I
main
enjoyed
card, that was only 1 round as well.
Oh,
when
Ferreira just
Some of the
Amazing
UFC
alive.
really
He got
gets
caught-
me
he
like
got-
all
yeah.
head up, especially when they're wrestling a lot and there's not a lot happening. I start to get a bit come on. Get
It
up
was
off
like
the
fucking
floor.
Ferreira,
yeah.
He took a nut shot and then the ref walked over and he stuck his hand out.
I got
And he
this
went
ref.
stay back and then a second later, boot left hook just knocked him off.
Knocked him out.
Don't you worry about it. I'll make him pay for that.
Yeah, the ball shot's not as
He
bad
like
as what he's
adjusted
gonna
himself.
do now.
He was like, stay back. It's,
He didn't even look at the ref. He
No, he
kept his
didn't.
eyes on him, corrected his balls, went like that, boom, boom, boom. Just like took him out. I was like,
just took him out straight first round.
he's like, hold on, let me just correct them.
Just move that one back out to his stomach.
Yeah, clench a little bit.
Oh, I've had a few of them.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, that's your whole fucking field of
That's why my bike no longer has a
kicking off.
mud guard.
Yeah, I've had a few of them.
Is that the old like urban myth that the ninjas can just like tuck the fucking
No,
bollocks
yeah,
up and like?
I think that's
There is a case there.
That's why I said urban myth. Come on, I'm trying to
No,
bust. I'm
there
trying to
is.
myth bust it.
They
The only
do
person
like
I
the
know
Shaolin monks and all that. I mean, you've seen the videos of them being kicked in the balls.
Yeah.
They do. They have a way of getting it up. It's like it automatically sort of happens when you're in them kind of situations anyway. When you
cold water.
it's
Yeah.
just like it's
Or
like you it's protection.
retract.
It's protection, and they know how to control it.
Like a muscle memory type.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we train a muscle in it. It's probably
You need to train them to fucking retract if you go over the back of the bike.
it's like fucking aeroplane wheels in it. It's like take off.
Yeah, my balls acted as a brake.
Yeah, he didn't have disc brakes or knee brakes.
Like ball
Test
brakes.
Yeah, the mud guard and bollocks.
Yeah. It was like sticking a lollipop in the brake calipers. It was like
It wasn't good.
Or like a fucking cannon. Making it
What's
go.
that
Enjoying
noise?
this.
Someone got a
See,
roller
look,
stick
have
in
you
the
seen
front.
it?
No, it's Neil's ball.
They're enjoying this, but it wasn't enjoyable.
No.
It wasn't
I've
enjoyable.
never heard a human man make the noise that you
Oh,
made as I come
mate.
over the like that.
I mean, everyone knows what it's like to get kicked in the balls and you get that pain in your stomach.
Oh.
This was tenfold, mate. This was.
So you got jammed and then the wheel just keeps
I-
going.
I was in.
I remember driving home with you, man, and as much as I was like, oh,
I had to get an ice pack from the first day.
It's from fucking Mar-Avi, I had to get him an ice pack for his balls.
Yeah, man. He needs an ice pack. Oh, what's he hurt? His bollocks.
What the
That
fuck?
was.
But it was another one of them
it
where
was-
we were driving home, Neil's in the passenger seat, injured, and wincing this time, not just like fucking shrugging it off. Right. However, it's the funniest of all your injuries, and I'm just like, half of me wants to like commiserate and not take the piss because it's 2 hours back from dummy, and the other half of me can't resist just switching his heated seat on and just like it's in the brakes a bit hard. And just like, dude, honestly,
It was,
man,
mate. That's
Yeah,
honestly,
uncomfortable
that
as
was
fuck.
that was a
And then I started to ride the rest of the track. And all I wanted to do, my seat was fucked. It was half hanging off. All I wanted to do was hit the fire trail and just get back. But no, we couldn't find the fire
We
trail.
went road
So
58.
it was 58.
There's no fire roads there.
It was 58. And I still had to do the fucking. I was done. I didn't want to know.
Fucking Buster going out to bollocks.
It was 58. That's for sure, mate.
Fair play to you though, mate.
I just wanted to get back. I was
Oh,
done.
you were in a bad
I was in a
man.
mess.
You were in a bad.
I didn't even want to look
Bad.
because it was the.
That's one of them, innit, where like, right, I'm gonna put my hand in my pocket, somebody else tell me if there's
I
blood.
Oh no, we actually did that. He was
I
one
went
of
into the
those
toilet
where
and I had to have a look.
Like, he'd come out and I'm like that. what are we saying? And he was like, no, all right.
Everything
no,
was still
all right."
intact.
Because like there was about,
Just severely
I'd come back
swollen.
down the trail, you were still hanging around, and I was like, he's like, no fucking way am I going, like, I don't even want to look down then, like, dude, you're going to have to go and see, because we need to know whether we're going right to the hospital or left home, do you know what I mean? He's like, okay, then it was one of those where I remember standing there outside his fucking portaloo like that, like an expectant father, like, oh, I can't fucking believe how I'm going to explain this to H now, and every fucking time we go out on this bike, he comes back like needing A&E, and I was like, and I rolled back like that. No, I'm fine. And I remember like that. It took, honestly, it felt like it took half an hour. And
I
like,
walked out and just went.
You come back out, you're like that. She's like, fuck for that, right? Well, let's let him go home. Just imagining that like fucking handful of claret like that.
It was savage.
I don't quite know how we got onto that tangent, but
it's a good story.
Old race pics is an interesting one, right? I did like Welsh Enduro years and years and years ago, and I don't know whether it was the first year or the second year, but because there was obviously photographers all around the course, and they match up your race number on your plate. So I've got like this. I've got a profile on like somewhere called Roots and Rain, which is like a picture place where photographers post race pics and people buy them. So when I'd gone on after I'd done the Hard Rock Enduro years ago, there was only a couple of pictures on, so like people obviously weren't as quick in turning around stuff. However, he sends me a link, Roots and Rain, and he's like, "There's loads of pictures of you from fucking years ago." I'm like, "What? Like doing it?" So, and they're all in the same place. They've all gravitated towards this one place. So there's pictures of me doing the second round of the Welsh Enduro in 2015 from Marin Trail, looking no less bald on a completely different bike. But that'll have been like first or second year that the Welsh Enduro was run.
Me and him were 9.
Talking about that. You and
That's what we say. They were less than 10 years old. And it's like, whoa.
Believe it or not, he is still less than 20.
And I was 49.
Way to go make us feel
Fast
old.
approaching 50.
So yeah, old race pics. I think we'll get a couple of that because
Definitely, it'd be good to have.
We'll defo get some of the Welsh Enduro.
We'll post them.
We'll put them here. Maybe for the next podcast.
So
that was fucking funny. Other thing though, a bit Redline all the time, or future Redline all the time. First driving lesson today. Oh, I've got a picture of him getting in the car.
I didn't take a photo, did you?
I didn't do a video. Why do you think I was hanging around on the balcony with my phone going?
I don't know, I didn't read them.
I'm like, he parked round the fucking corner as well. I was like, how am I supposed to get a picture? I'm literally like, that was my phone, like, round the corner, leaning on the balcony thinking, please don't fail me now.
on the road, man.
So yeah, first driving lesson, big day. Future, I was explaining to him today the connection between females being aroused and handbrake turns. And I was like, there's a definite connection. Science has shown that by pulling on the handbrake, if you've got a female passenger, immediately wet.
Yeah. Is that because of the?
I think it's a G-force thing, or it could just be like a
water from their brain,
pure testosterone thing, and he's like that. Oh,
I wonder why Aki used to do that all the time.
Handbrake Aki. Not purple Aki.
David Atkinson is in his XA coupe.
Oh, Aki.
David Atkinson.
Okay. See, he obviously figured it out.
Handbrake turns.
Chicks, big scars, and handbrake turns.
You would just know when it was going to happen.
Advice if I've ever heard it.
Absolute fact. Science has proven
You want a
this.
bed?
Science has proven this.
You wouldn't know when it was going to happen. You'd just be cruising along down any road, down a hill especially, and the next thing that handbrake would go on, you'd go in full 180 and burn out back up the hill.
We've got a viewer question. Jack has now been inspired. He's working on an edit.
We did some clips, like standby clips, when we went to land egg.
Yeah, good. It's Colin sent me a couple.
Tried to make it look fast.
So I'll put this together.
Cool.
But we need an edit series name. Like you'll have like edit 1, which will be something episode 1, and episode 2. But the same series name. It's like we need a series name.
Okay.
And to be fair, we kick the arse out of Redline all the time.
Yeah, Redline Anytime is like.
So we need it to be.
It needs to be snazzy.
It needs to be a name, part 1, and then it'd be like a series of edits. So and we haven't got a clue. We were thinking it's a something and something.
Yeah.
like episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4.
Exactly. So we'll leave it up to you guys.
So any suggestions?
Suggestions?
Stick them in the comments,
Let us know.
and you'll be doing better than we are because we haven't thought of anything so far.
And you can be featured on next week's podcast.
Yeah, we'll give you a shout, and that's about it. So if you want to shout, then
Shout us.
come
Just come up with
something.
suggestions. Yeah.
Come on, guys, come on.
You'll notice. Is anybody else modelling the beanie hats today?
No, I
Apart
don't.
from
I
you,
actually.
mate.
I am mixing up the
He's gone.
merch. I've not gone t-shirt only today. Beanie
It's
hat.
gone.
I don't have a
Bobble
hat.
I don't have a
Bobble
beanie. I gave mine away to
You
charity.
gave it to Si,
I gave
didn't
it to
you?
Si from a
Cyro,
picture.
big up Si.
Yeah.
I hope you're wearing your red line all the time.
I hope he
with
is, because
pride,
that's
mate.
like, he got a freebie
So
there,
that-
and if
that-
not, I want it back.
That poses the question: bobble hat or beanie hat?
Oh!
Ooh, controversial, and it is one or the other in it as well.
It
Like
is,
Rich,
yeah.
beanie hat.
Me,
Every time.
beanie hat.
I'm a beanie, yeah.
I'm a beanie guy.
He's bubble.
I'm more of a
Beanie.
bubble kind of guy.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah, bubble hat.
So again, suggestions.
So
What you
there's
wanna
the
comment?
poll. Let us know. We just need one word off you
Beanie
in the
or bubble.
comments, whether it's beanie or bubble. I don't think there's any other kinds. No one clever arse is going to go like that. But what about?
Wait, oh no, I'm sure they will.
It is just
Yeah,
beanie
there's
or
there's
bubble,
all.
isn't
Yeah.
If you've got a clever or stupid answer, please feel free to give us
Yeah,
that as well.
absolutely.
mate. We welcome those.
And we'll
They're
give you a
quite
special
cool.
mention.
Remember we were talking about our mate Fauntleroy Snooty the other day?
Yes.
I was gone
Yes.
completely quiet.
Yeah, well, I have been chatting with him over the last few days.
I was going to say,
Yeah, yeah.
funnily enough,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
he messaged me the other day and I was like, oh,
Uh,
you're back again in the land of the living again now. Has he shown you his
This
new
latest-
ideas?
So
like,
yes,
he's
he has
doing-
with
he's
the
doing-
old the
he's got-
vintage posters and stuff like that.
And the credit card
And the credit card one,
I don't know
yeah,
if we can
yeah.
talk about that.
I don't know. Can we?
Can we talk
I
about
know
that?
he's put it out there. I'm sure he has.
Well, I haven't seen it.
Yeah. He's
Fucking cool. Like,
Yeah,
I was
absolutely.
messaging him. I was like, so I guess you're looking for a deal with a bank then for a limited edition run of like personalised credit cards, snooty credit cards.
Snooty credit card.
If that's the case, mate, genius. Fucking
Absolutely.
snooty credit
Yeah,
cards, like, do you
yeah.
know what I mean?
I love
Yeah.
Way cool, mate. So yeah, big up Fauntleroy Snooty. He's been quiet for a little
He sent me
while.
a picture.
Have you
earlier
seen
on
what he's
today.
been working on?
Yeah, the
for
summer before.
The Cheshire housewife.
He's done like 6 or 7
Seven.
different ones, and
Yeah, yeah.
the latest one he's doing is a 7
So
by
7
4.
foot one, yeah.
Huge. Snooty, loving
Yeah,
your work.
they
man.
are looking cool. I'm pretty impressed, man. And the new ideas, mate, fully love
Yeah,
them.
absolutely.
Definitely love them. That's quite cool. So he is still alive and he is still
He is.
painting shit.
He is.
Charlie's alive.
He was painting a telescope or something, was he?
No, he wasn't painting one.
Painted,
He
I'm
he
sure
bought
I
a
saw a
telescope.
post saying, want to paint a telescope.
Well, yeah.
Please feel
Yeah.
free to fucking send me one. I'm guessing that's
Yeah,
like
it
us
was-
keep going. It's like us keep mentioning
He just
pots.
wanted a telescope. He just wanted a
Like,
telescope.
we're not
man.
asking for free stuff, but we're asking for free stuff.
And he
We're not
sent
asking
me
for
some
free
good
stuff, but
pictures
Fox
of the
are watching.
telescope thing as well.
Then please send us free stuff.
And
Yeah.
there's different things in the sky.
Oh, they were very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
So Snooty alive and kicking. And honestly, other than some big ups, Kung Fu Panda 4. Has anyone else been to watch Kung Fu Panda yet?
No.
I tell you what, I'm the only one. Was I the only one that watched
Yeah.
the last film we fucking reviewed as well? Roadhouse.
we went
Have you
to-
watched Roadhouse?
Yes,
yet?
I watched
All
Roadhouse.
right, okay then.
I watched Roadhouse.
Have you watched Roadhouse yet?
No.
Have you watched
I've watched
Roadhouse?
Roadhouse.
See, right, so
I don't need to watch it, it's been reviewed. I know what it is now.
you can't beat that logic, can you really?
I mean, yeah, I've watched it, and I think it's probably 2 hours of my life that I'm never going to get back.
Yeah,
you go.
however, right, like we
That's
said,
not
from a perspective of if you go in with the correct expectations, i.e. Conor McGregor's in it,
That's what I was saying.
right,
Whiskey.
it
Whiskey.
has
The best
fights,
painter there is.
explosions, and a boat that lands in a bar. You know what I mean? That's like,
That's yeah,
It's got
but
everything you
still,
fucking want in
it's
the film.
not.
What is
It's,
that it?
it's
that's
not.
all you want. There's no
How
particular,
that's
like,
portrayed is a different story.
yeah, there's no
It's not-
complex plot, there's
not
no,
as
like,
cool as
there's
that.
none of that stuff. But,
It's not as cool as the original. I think the
Patrick
original's
Swayze.
good. Yeah.
Patrick Swayze.
It's
Friend of the
just-
show.
it's just
Is
not-
Patrick Swayze Redline all the time?
It would have been.
I think we should count him in like the president. I don't think we can be like we
Because
ride that-
because obviously no one puts baby in the corner.
you fucking know. Right, Kung Fu Panda, Belter. If you've not seen it yet, go watch it.
If you must.
It's really, really good.
It's
I'm a
awesome.
fan of the genre.
I know you are. You're a big Kung Fu Panda.
I love a
fan,
bit of
aren't
Kung
you?
Fu Panda.
I've not even watched any of them.
Have you watched Kung Fu Panda?
I have watched
Are you
the
a-
first three,
Are you a
yeah.
fan? Yeah. I'd recommend the fourth one, mate. It's very good. I think it's better than number 3. 1 and 2 are still my favourites, though.
But 4 is still good.
Yeah, Evil Lord Shan, the peacock that makes cannons. You know what I mean? Skadoosh. That's how we should end the show. Like that. Skadoosh. Big ups. We've got a big up Buds, then the Welsh Enduro Series
Big up.
crew. We've got a big up Badger and the Landegler crew.
Big up.
We've got a big up Off the Rock Cycles for being patient with me when I was like,
Where's my
"What's this here? What's out there?" And I was like, "Well, we're gonna need this." And he's like that. Listen, I'll get on to Robin now. Big up Race Ready Suspension for being patient with Off the Rock, who were being patient with me. So it should all come back tomorrow. Absolutely, 100%,
Fully fixed.
fully sorted. Correct spring, correct length, correct weight, correct
Correct
mounts on the
Oil
shop.
in the forks.
Oil actually in the forks.
gonna be like a new bike.
Seals.
Like a new bike.
Yeah, I can't wait. So yeah, that was me doing the full like mildly like annoying. It's me fucking race bike thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, and he was all over it. Nothing to worry about.
He's not his first beer with you, is it?
And do you know
Of
what?
course
Right?
not. He gets them calls all the time,
And do
mate.
you know what?
It's
Right?
like,
Do you know what?
yeah,
Right?
that's just you.
He phoned me back and he was talking to me. He was like, I was hoping to go to studio tomorrow, and he just went, "Leo, take mine down over it." I was like, "Nah, I can't do that." And he's like, "Well, take the e-bike then." He was like, couldn't do enough. Was very apologetic and blah 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 blah.
But you're gonna get it
and we know Race Ready were a little bit backed up because they are fucking brilliant at what they do. So it's hardly surprising lots of people wanting to do it for them. So big up Off the Rock, big up Adam and the team there, big up Bentley Bike Works.
Bentley Bike Works.
For
Getting them bikes going.
sorting the bikes pre-race.
Yep.
We went over to him last minute. He dropped them back off the following day. We took him for shakedown.
That's
He
right.
come
He
with
broke it.
us.
And I broke it.
And
And
he
he
broke
broke
it, so
it.
we
He
had
came
to fix
with
it
us.
again that
I
night.
said this last week.
We did, I think.
Well,
so.
yeah.
Well,
Did we?
Yeah.
Got all the way
Yeah.
around and then it broke. But he was there and the bikes were really good, mate. Mine was sound all day. It didn't miss a beat. You could grab a gear, lean on the pedals.
It was good.
It was good. It was good. Very, very
Big up,
pleased.
Rich.
Big up Rich, big up Bentley Bike Works.
Big head up.
And,
Big up yourselves.
Big up yourselves. And Terry, if you're going to watch this one, mate, as you can see, we still don't know what we're talking about.
Come on, Terry.
Why would you know what to talk about? Would you watch people who know what they're talking about?
No.
No.
So
Then
we
it's a
don't.
fucking
We have no idea,
documentary.
mate.
Hey,
Love you, brother. Love you.
We started off with this one like that. Oh, not much on the list there.
I know,
It'll be a
yeah.
short show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even
We're
see
getting
how
into
far
it.
away.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right. That's it from us. Until next week, all we have to say to you is keep it red line all the time.
Take it easy.
No, I don't think that was right, that.
Do we do it again? What
Okay.
are we going to do? Red line anytime?
No, it's until next time.
Keep
Keep
it
it
red
right.
line.
Until next time, keep
it
it red line.
No.
Are we not supposed to say it together?
Oh, you did it.
Hang on a minute.
Come on, we actually
Anyway,
say it.
Hang on a minute. I just want to say,
Until next time.
people, do you think
keep
we're
it
looking a
red
bit
line.
like Gogglebox?
Just keep it red
Hey,
line.
No.
do you think we're looking a bit like
Until next
Gogglebox?
time, keep it red line.
They're the
And
Gogglebox.
that's
They
it.
always have
One-
munchies in the
one-
front there, don't
one
they?
pause,
Munchies.
one pause
We're
and-
getting
Yeah.
Gogglebox. Okay, so
Until
yeah,
next time.
until next time.
Make
I might just do that until next time and we all do keep it red line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, ready? So, until next time,
Keep
keep
it
it red line.
That's it.
Out.